Bennie and Lisa Foster here, and we have some great news for you.
Yes.
Some great things are happening, and what is happening for us is going to put us in a greater position for things to happen for you.
The main thing is you.
The main
And
thing
we
is you.
we have come today to talk to you about rescuing the new you. That is the new book that we have authored. Again, I am Lisa Foster. This is Bennie Foster.
Hey,
And we are the co-authors of the book called Rescuing the New You. And
absolutely.
today we're going to talk to you today about you,
You,
about how beautifully um, you're priceless. You are definitely priceless. And the New You book actually was birthed out of so many different things for us throughout the years.
mm-hmm,
Times when we were unclear about things, uncertain.
mm-hmm.
And because we were uncertain and unclear, we were stuck. And then
Stuck like chook sometimes.
we were very, very concerned. I won't use the word worried, but we were very, very concerned
About what was next.
about what was next. And,
Mm-hmm.
and when you're in a state of confusion, because that's exactly what it was a state of
Put it right here.
confusion, not being clear on what the next move is. What we did not realize is that we were being set up.
Set up.
And the setup actually was for us to increase our faith.
Yes.
Yep. That's exactly what it
How
was.
how important is faith to you?
Faith is everything. Is faith to me is a building block. Faith is a part of foundation. And if you are rooted and grounded in faith, then you have something that you can have as a part of your foundation. And a foundation is what you need in order to elevate, to move up.
So let me tell you how popular, um, how unpopular this is. We are on this YouTube channel. Um, we have about 60 some odd subscribers. We can easily go on Facebook and Instagram, and hopefully, if the algorithm is feeling lucky, we could, get quite a few people to see and hear this message. But we decided to now come to uncharted territory with this YouTube channel, and we decided to build from here.
Yeah,
So that's faith.
yeah, that's
That's
faith.
faith that the message that we have, we're rescuing the new you, the Diamond Life Perspective, Transformation Time, all of these books dealing with transition, dealing with you changing your mindset and shifting your leadership perspective. These are the things that so many of us need, yet we have not been able to encounter because it's like we haven't connected to the right, I guess I'll say, facilitators to facilitate us. Like most of the change and most of the things that we're going to share and that we are sharing is because we either learned them or one of our mentors shared them with us or we connected to the right people and they said one thing that helped us change the way that we looked at things.
That's right.
So, Lisa, I know that we literally try to prepare sometimes for these calls and
Yeah.
for these chats. What in your spirit right now? Because see, we came to do some soul redeeming. We operate on the soul. We come to stir your soul.
Yeah.
We come to remind you of who you are.
Yeah.
We came to put you in front of the mirror to ask some hard questions, and then guess who's going to answer? You. These are questions that mom can't answer for you, dad can't answer for you, even your mentor can't answer for you. Are you at the point to where you know that there's more for you out there, but you haven't received like the clear, precise path? And guess what? I can tell you, it may not clear up for a while, but just enough for you to see in front of you. When the Bible talks about a lamp unto your feet, it's so you can make sure that you have sure footing as you're walking,
And that you see as you walk.
as you walk.
That's a
But
light
but
unto
if
your
you
feet.
don't walk, you won't see.
You gotta walk.
You won't move toward the purpose.
Yeah.
So in rescuing the new you, Lisa, I think the title itself is pretty prophetic and profound
So yeah.
because it puts it back in the hands of who?
Right. You. Yeah.
Of you.
Yeah. So who are Lisa and Bennie Foster? Lisa and Bennie Foster, you see, if you see us on socials, you'll see the MED behind our names. We have masters in education, That's the educational part of our lives. That's who we are. And in the process of knowing who we are, I have authored a book called The Change Game that we released back in 2017. And from that time period up until now, there have been just some profound things that have happened to us, because even though we're 50 plus years old, we still are in the process
100 plus years on the screen,
of
100 plus
learning
years
and
of
changing
experience.
and growing, and we will never stop learning and changing and growing. And that's the same for you. And what we've discovered in the process of learning, changing, growing, transitioning, and elevating is that it's not the outside that is the challenge for us, or even the lesson that needs to be learned. It's the inside. It's us. We are the change that we've been looking for.
We
And
are the superhero that we've been waiting for.
we are the superhero that we've
So
been waiting
Lisa,
for, yeah.
some may ask what makes
Hey,
us think.
Lenny.
Hey, Lenny. Some people may ask us why or what gives us the authority to write a book about rescuing yourself.
Yeah.
And it's not just a play on words, guys. It's really something that you need to fully understand who you are, and not just who you are, but who you're manufactured by.
Yeah.
And so there is something called a manifest, right? And hold on, hold that thought. Manifest. Somebody type that in the chat. The word manifest. I'm gonna come back to it because it's the root word of manifesto, something that ships used to carry, keeping up with everything that was inside of the vessel. Lisa, before I even knew her, in her own right, had did so many great things. But let me tell you one thing that she don't know. She's heard me say it before, but I'm gonna add more preciseness to it today. On our first date, I think she put something in my drink. I tell her that all the time, and it never wore off. 10 years later, I'm still drunk in love.
Okay, Beyonce.
Beyond Benny.
Beyond Benny.
And what happened? We were having a courageous conversation. We were early for the movies. We were across the street at a restaurant. Don't remember the name. It was a Japanese
It
restaurant
was
across
not. It was
Chinese.
no. It was
Japanese?
not. It was a steakhouse at the
Steakhouse.
time.
What was it called? It had a funny name.
It was a steakhouse. It wasn't
But
Japanese. It wasn't.
I
It
bet you
was
if I look it up,
Asian.
I bet you it was Asian.
It was not.
What was it?
It was a steakhouse. It was in no Asian reference.
We didn't eat no steak. No, I'm
Yeah.
just. It was a. I thought it was maybe it was the decor.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
decor was a little red
Middle
and black
Eastern.
type Middle East. That's it. See,
I
see
mean,
how the mind
South,
works on you.
Southeast
See how the
Asian.
mind work on you. And so anyway, she didn't eat much. I ate a little appetizer, had a drink, and we were talking. And it's like this truth serum hit me, right? But because I was honest, she was honest, something happened in the midst of the honesty.
Hey, Mellington.
Hey, Melon 10, make sure you guys subscribe, okay?
Yeah.
Because I promise you, this gets only better. And so she said to me, I just got back last week from investing in land for a client. I said, oh, yeah, where? She say, South Africa.
East Africa.
East Africa. Africa. I say, what? She said, East Africa. I was like, you kidding me, right? So I actually, she don't know, later on, I went on my phone and looked at her pictures.
I thought I was lying.
I thought she was lying and I was flying. And there she
You
was.
never told me
And
that,
there she was
buddy.
in Africa. I mean, on the balcony, you could see Africa, wherever downtown at the African restaurant. And it was like, this woman just got back from Africa. And so it blew my mind, right? It blew my mind because typically I had been sitting down having conversations with people, and they'd be talking about their rent was due, they'd be talking about their baby daddy, they'd be talking about they got to get their nails done. And here this woman is basically saying that I do business in Africa and I just got back. Now, The typical man out there knows what I'm talking about. Everybody may not understand this. Woman, you may not even understand this. But you may hear a woman say, "Yeah, I just got back from Costa Rica or something," and then you may go to their picture and they got swimsuits on the beach, or big girls hanging out, taking shots. But here she was out looking at land in Africa for a client. So that right there, she made love to my mind. Well, Benny, why is this important? Because your conversation matters. Not just the conversation with yourself, but the conversations that you're having with other people. Lisa and I have been conversating about these books and about projects and about contracts and different stuff that we have, and it is actually energizing. It's vibrant. There's a vibrancy. There's a fervency that comes with courageous conversations. And so in the last 10 years, we've had some courageous conversations on a daily basis. We are literally now built up enough nerve to start cranking out these books. And the book that we want to talk about today,
Yes.
Rescuing the New You, understand that when I met her, I was still looking for somebody to rescue me. Now, I didn't think she was going to rescue me, but it renewed my mindset to say, you can go to Africa and invest in land for somebody else.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And because her business acumen has begun to rub off on me throughout the years, I too have begun to think differently. I too have landed contracts by doing things virtually and not saying, well, I don't live there, so I can't get that contract. You know, and so this is where I'm going with this. You have to let the wisdom and the knowledge that you're coming across, you have to let these courageous conversations, even if it's YouTube live broadcast, even if it's people like Bennie and Lisa Foster that are sitting there saying, yeah, we got a master's in education, yeah, we did this, yeah, we did that, but what did we learn? And what are you learning from it? So go back 10 years ago, and a conversation made me realize I don't have to work for someone else all of my life. I don't have to sit back and wait on someone to give me something. I can actually initiate. I can actually be the contractor. I can be the subcontractor. I can be the middleman. I can be like Uber, who doesn't have a car, but make money off everybody else's car that uses their system. And so rescuing me along the way has been me changing how I use my own human capital.
Yeah.
I'm human capital.
Yeah, you are. Yeah. Yeah. The one main takeaway that we want you guys to realize is that rescuing the new you is when you have the epiphany, when you have the aha moment. That is nobody's coming to save me, and I'm coming to save myself, because everything that I need is already within me. People say that all the time, but they don't give any explanation on what that is. What that means is that you can pull from past experiences, past relationships that you've had with people, past conversations that you've had with people, and past knowledge and information that you've received from before. And things will click. It's like a connection that takes place within you where you're saying, oh, hold on a second. I have this, or I have this person, or I have this idea, or I had this idea before. I didn't have this tool before, but now I have the tool. So now I can go back, I can insert this tool, and now I can launch this service or this product because of the journey that I've gone on. And guess where it came from?
Where?
It came from you.
It
came from you.
It was there all along.
It was there all along. And so rescuing the new you provides you with tools. It provides you with a series. Hey, Media Moguls. It provides you with a series of aha moments that you can go back.
Make sure you guys subscribe, okay?
Yeah, that you can go back and say, you know what? I got it. I've had it. But now it's time to actually go for the gusto and apply.
Wow.
We talk about this thing called the C4 mindset, and rescuing the new you. In the book,
the new you. book.
Rescuing the new you. Baby, look, they talk about having all these degrees and all of this stuff. All of us are human, and that's all that matters. And the main thing is that
Amen.
I am a human talking to you as a human on this phone. And guess what? You have something to give to me. So I'm going to say this to each and every one of you. Go and get the book and let's have a conversation about it. The reason that I'm telling you to go and get the book is because these are practical things that we've been able to do in our lives
Exactly.
that we have already done, and it's taking us to a whole nother
Another
level
level.
in life.
Exactly. And that's not
That's
just a phrase.
yeah,
That's a true story.
it's our minds are in a place, in a space where if the and I'm gonna say this, it is not the truth serum cure to every single problem or challenge in life, because the challenges come to make you into the person that you need to be to have the thing that you desire,
Exactly.
right?
Exactly.
And that those things come because they give you the tools, they give you the strength, they give you the muscles that you need to exercise your faith, to change your mind, to change your perspective, to open up your heart, to receive and be open to new ideas, to new people, to new places, to new things,
Get out of your own way.
to get out of your own way. That's what rescuing the new you is.
You have to go get the original you. The you that should have not have to go through some of the things you went through, but you did.
Right.
And what you did, now you have defense mechanisms set up. You have barriers. You have gates. And I've been talking about doing a live broadcast, Lisa, called No Gatekeeping, because I realized something even as recent. We literally
Sorry, it's a bug.
we have a good friend that always hips us to these opportunities to make money, whether it's through movies or whether it's through contracts or whether it's through consulting or whatever, right? He's and we made money together. We've actually given him an opportunity or two to make money as well. And the reason I'm saying it because he doesn't gatekeep. And lo and behold, we recently realized that some more people know about some things that are going on and had not made mention. And it's crazy, but Lisa and I have a determination that we're going to share as much as we can with those that want to get the information. And you're going to prove it by investing in yourself. So when we say get the book, this is not, you don't look at how much it costs. You ask yourself, how much do you want to invest in yourself?
And you ask yourself, how much have you lost because you didn't have the information that you need from the book that will take you to the next level so that you can get more funds to invest in yourself.
And how much will you continue to lose?
Yeah, and so that's what you have to look at. You have to look at how much is it going to cost you not to get the book.
One of our mentors said that if you're not taking your money and investing it in something that's going to make you better or make you more money, you actually just literally just pouring it out like water.
Squandering.
You're squandering it. And so I want you guys to fully understand
You're
what we're saying to you.
divesting. That's a word that they use, like divesting. Okay,
Divesting.
you're
He
divesting.
said something about divorcing something too. He was talking about something the other day, divorcing
about
something.
divesting.
The
he
guy.
did say.
Yeah, he said something about divorcing something.
I don't remember all of that.
There may have
point.
been stocks
Yeah.
and stuff,
Yeah.
but guys, as genuine and authentic as we can make this, Lisa and I truly care for people. And we know that we can't hold your hand. We know we can't walk with you every day. We know we can't whisper over your shoulder, don't make that choice. Make this decision. But we do have some tools and resources, one of them being the Rescuing the New You book, that will help you really ask some hard questions to yourself and really make you show up with some even more prophetic answers. Okay? And so we want you to consider, the link is in the description. Make sure that you're following the Reimagine Studios to YouTube. Sometimes we'll come to you like we're out and about now at this beautiful area out in Ridgeland/Madison, Mississippi. It's called the Renaissance. And it's a beautiful atmosphere to come out and walk and talk and even do content. And sometimes we'll be in our studio, sometimes we'll be on the road, sometimes we'll be in Jackson, sometimes we'll be in Antarctica. I don't limit where we may be, but what I do know is that anytime I did limit myself, I cheated myself. I got this saying, don't cheat yourself, treat yourself. Now, I know y'all may have heard it before, but it's my saying too. And I use it all the time. Don't cheat yourself, Bennie Foster. In the moments that I have been so excited about something, I've seen a new you show up. And now I'm excited about things that God has given me to produce, things that God has given my wife and I to crank out, to multiply, to increase in. You know, she says onward and upward, I say advance and increase. And those are things that we now have put together, onward and upward, advancing and increasing. There is a level of thinking that is only on the other side of you rescuing the new you. It's only on the other side of that, okay? So we sometimes come on and we want to say this and we want to say that, and sometimes we just end up going a whole different direction. But we want to do this live today to let you guys know that the book is available. I know that this woman right here, whatever she sets her mind to, she does it. But here's the thing. If it's something new, she has to shift her mindset in order to see it, to cling into, to lock into it. Same thing with us as human beings. If we believe something, some of us believe stuff that isn't true, and we hold on to a belief that isn't true. And therefore you're not getting the results because you saw it on the internet, or you think somebody was saying that this works and they made everything make it look like it worked, but then no one showed you the in-between steps. The in-between steps is you. The in-between steps is you getting this book. The in-between steps is you deciding, I'm going to make a change in my life. I know that I need to rescue myself. I know I need to get out of my own way. I know I need to change the way that I think. I know that I'm a leader, but sometimes I allow people negative connotations or negative belittlement or demeaningness make me feel small. I have to shrink myself in the room because I didn't have confidence. All these things come into play. But at the end of the day, there is a new you waiting to be rescued, and only you have the escape plan. And it's going to be from lives like this that your spirit and your soul begin to wake up. There's a sleeping giant on the inside of you. A sleeping, mighty, mighty individual. And you're going to have to drop some scales. You're going to have to stop listening to some things, stop going some places, stop having conversations. I'm going to say something. I know I talked a bit. I want Lisa to say something. I'm going to bring something up that I witnessed on yesterday, and it was something. But go ahead, Lisa. I will go all day. Go ahead,
I
baby.
just want them to go ahead and invest in themselves and honor yourself, respect yourself enough
Ooh, that's good.
to invest in something that, well, you can use to think differently, because you're only one thought away from being the person that you were created to be, to do those things that you are created to do.
Some of you have businesses in you. Some of you have books in you. We just want to pull that out of you and coach you in it and help you be the best you can be. So yesterday I stopped by the gas station, and I walked in, and the lady was outside on the phone gossiping. And then there was another lady outside on the phone gossiping too. And they were sharing everybody's business.
So
I'm not
watch
gonna
what
tell
you're
you
doing
nothing.
when you go into the gas station.
No, but watch this.
People are watching you and telling your business.
I was literally pumping
Not
my
the
gas, and I could hear both of them so loud, just going on and on about why somebody had not this, and she can't do that. One lady told me she can't get the child because ain't nothing in her name, and she can't register them for school. School ain't, child ain't in school yet. Another person I said, and they know they shouldn't have did that. And God said to me, even though they telling everybody else business, this is one of the worst things that you can do as an individual. He showed me how them gossiping was actually diminishing them, the people that were talking. How them sitting there spreading all of that tail-bearing, gossiping, all that news that they shouldn't have been telling.
Those are things that God says that He hates.
Those are things that God say he hates.
You know why? Because God is the God of unity and oneness. And when you're gossiping and when you're saying disparaging things about people, it tears people apart. And he's doing this, and people are doing this. And so he wants us to do this.
He wants us to come together.
He wants us to come together. He knows that there is power in oneness. There's power in unity. There's power in elevating people, uplifting people, putting people together. And the trick of the enemy is to kill, steal, and destroy. And when he kills, steals, and destroys, what happens is he's tearing people apart. But God's plan for us is for people to come together and have community.
So why do you think it's so hard? Like, we see these shows like where all the contestants are in the house.
Yeah.
And they're supposed to either work together or whatever, and it never fails. Do you think it's low self-esteem? Do you think it's self-worth? Do any of y'all know what these words really mean? Low self-esteem mean you don't have confidence in yourself.
Because those are the things that you have to rescue yourself from. You have to become aware, first of all, that those are issues, that those are things that are holding you down, that those are the things that are keeping you from going to the next level in life. And that instantaneous awareness of that thing, I remember I had to, we just took our youngest baby girl to college. She's freshman at Hampton University. And I had the wonderful pleasure of going on a road trip with my mom to take her to Hampton. And it was a divine setup, because during that time, I was able to watch my mom's behaviors, her patterns. And as I was watching her behaviors and patterns, I was like, that's where I got that from.
Wow.
That's where that came from.
Wow.
I can't do this anymore. I'm stopping this right now.
Wow.
We're not going to do this anymore. That's a limiting belief. That's a limiting thought. She doesn't realize that she's doing this, but it's an awareness factor for me. And guess what? I'm going to transform it and transcend over it. So thank you, Mom, for the gift. I appreciate it.
I literally sit here and listen to Lisa. Every time I listen to Lisa, it's like a faucet turns on the inside of me. We have something that, I can mention it now, called Success School, that we've done a couple of virtuals. And just now I was just seeing how the success looked while she was talking. Her voice does something to me. It soothes me. It actually motivates me and inspires me, because I have learned to find a place of trust and vulnerability in the presence of my wife. And so whenever she's speaking and teaching and all that, it just activates something in me. And I actually got a visual, of the word success. And when I saw it, it was like lit up, the word success, right? When you think of light, a lot of times we've always thought light, dark, but do we know the symbolicness of light and dark? Symbolicness of light is revelation. Symbolicness of dark is ignorance.
Is not to know.
Not to know.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just that simple.
You don't know.
You don't know.
And that's what.
So
that's what happened, and that's what rescuing the new you is about. It's about illumination,
revelation, and some things. What words really mean? What was the original meaning of it? Because the saying, Lisa, the saying, I cannot judge the inability of a fish to climb a tree to its ability to swim. I think I said it right. I may have said it wrong. I don't know. But I can't judge a fish's ability to swim to its inability to climb a tree.
Right.
That's it.
It's apples and oranges.
Because a
fish was not designed to climb a tree.
Was not created. But what if you put that fish out of water and keep throwing it up against the tree and say, climb? Climb like the squirrel. Mm-hmm. Climb. Be on the limb. Put it on the limb and it fall off. Be on the limb like the bird. No. Same thing with the bird. Will I put the bird in the water and tell it to swim? Will I put the squirrel in the water and expect it to stay underwater? No, there's certain things that you were created to do and be. And because we are creators, we can pretty much be whatever we want to be. See, when God made creation, he made it what it was. It's pretty much limited. When he made creatures, they limited to who they are. They pretty much who they are. But when he made creators, you and I, Lisa, them, her, him,
I'm her.
all of that, he gave you the ability to change your world. He gave you the ability to be born one way and leave here another way.
Yeah. To rescue you from you.
That's powerful. I really think sometimes about how we literally have the power to transform our lives. From the words that we speak.
From the people that we're around. From the experiences that we've had before. From the conversations that we have with ourselves. From the things that we communicate to other people. All of those things are transformative, and if you have a blueprint, a roadmap that will take you through those things and show you how you can use the things that you already know or that you already have access to, and you didn't even realize that you had access to those things. So that's what rescuing the new you is. And guess what? It is a tool for you to rescue yourself to the very best version of yourself, that version that God created you to be, and all of those circumstances that you've gone through. This is something that I learned yesterday, the word circumstances. If you look at the word circumstances, you'll see the root word sir in it, S-C-I-R, which comes from the word circle. Circle and sir, same things. Circumstance. If you look at a circle and you're standing in the middle of a circle, the thing around you is the limit around you. And so all that you have to do is step outside of the circle, stand outside of the circle, walk from that circle, stop standing in that circle, and move out of it.
And sometimes the circle is
imaginary. It changes your circumstance the 99.99% of the time.
Circumstance. You're standing in
the circle.
Circumstance.
And it's time for you to come up out of it.
You're taking a stance in a circle that's limiting you.
That's exactly right.
See, I told y'all, the water come on. The faucet come on every time she talk. Every time she talk to me.
So walk out of that limiting belief and thought. It begins with moving out of that circle. Move. Move.
Get out the way.
Let me push you out of the way.
Out of your own way.
Hey, guess what? You're standing in your own way.
You keep getting hit by this train, and it's time for you to come push yourself out the way.
So look, we're not gonna
It's like Groundhog Day.
We're gonna leave it right there for you.
Right there. We're gonna drop it like it's hot.
Grab it.
Grab it.
Grab all of these free nuggets that we have given you, all of this free information. This is community information, and invest in yourself today. It's very easy, very simple. Just think about the meal that you're going to consume, and it's going to be waste in about 6 hours, 7 hours. That you can have something and grab onto something that's going to take you
results
to the next level in your life and provide you with a roadmap to great success for you.
I concur. So we're going to get out of here, guys.
Love you guys.
Rescuing the New You book. The link is available. It's in the description. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you turn your notifications on. We're going to announce our first webinar soon. And we definitely going to keep you guys in the loop of everything that's happening. Bennie and Lisa Foster. All right. Love you guys. Y'all have a good one. Share this link with people that need to hear this info we just shared with y'all.
Like and subscribe.
Do we have any top fans?
We do.
Let me see.
We have top fans.
All right,
Later,
guys.
Gators.
Bye-bye.